Hi guys, if you're on this channel now, you're probably looking at hiking Koko Head or visiting Hawaii soon and looking for a great place to hike. Koko Head will probably give you one of the best views in Hawaii. You get high up there and it's a panoramic view of the island from that vantage point. Now, to brief you on the level of difficulty, I am a ultra runner. I run consistently 40 to 80 miles a week, and for me this hike is not easy. So I have filmed the entire path up and down. If you do not have the patience to watch me talk through the whole thing, you can fast forward to 15 minutes and it'll take you straight to the top and you can kind of fast forward your way down. But my commentary will involve getting some of you who are visiting the island, giving you some insight on what to look out for during this hike. It's actually not simple. It's not moderate. It's actually difficult. So this is not something you kind of get out of bed. You haven't exercised for the last 6 months, and then you kind of decide to go up on this hike or this climb. It's really stair climbing, non-stop for about half a mile if you don't stop. And the total elevation gain is 1,000 feet to the first flight of stairs when the stairs end. And then there's another 200 feet to the top that most people aren't aware of. So it's round trip, it's about 1.1 miles, and it's about 1,200 feet a gain. So to give you some idea of how long this takes a experienced runner, it takes me about 30 minutes round trip, and that's running down on the way down. Most people can take up from, if you're relatively well-trained, you're well-trained, but you haven't been climbing stairs for a while, I would plan for round trip to be about, 50 minutes or so. And if you've been sedentary for a long time and you really just want to go up, I would plan for hours, probably 2 hours, and bring lots of fluids, bring lots of electrolytes. Electrolytes are critical, more important than food, in my own opinion. And because you're going to have, because the temperature is usually hot in Hawaii, when it's cold, it's hot. When it's hot, it's hot. So, and there's a likelihood, depending on what time of day you go, that the sun is really hitting you hard. So if you're a beginner and you haven't exercised in a long time and you want to try your luck, you want to be able to wake up really early before sunrise and then hit the trails, or go towards sundown. And one thing unique for you to note is that at nighttime, you can bring a headlamp and go up. I believe it closes at 11 or 10. But there's a field out to the left that shines so bright that, it actually illuminates the trails, the climb, irregardless of lighting. But I would definitely not advise doing it without a headlamp. Okay, so we'll get those logistics out of the way. What kind of shoes should you wear for this hike? You definitely do not want to wear sandals like the locals. The locals know every single inch of this trail. And some people even do it barefoot. So if you're from out of town, or if you're even in town, you're deciding to get fit, trail shoes, shoes with lugs. Don't wear shoes that are slippery. Going up can be slippery, going down can be slippery. So for those of you who are not familiar with Hawaii, it rains a lot. So every time it rains, it changes how the surface reacts to shoes. So you want to wear shoes that have some kind of cleats on the bottom so it can grip up, especially when you're coming down. Coming down is where you want to be very careful. And when you fast forward and you see me coming down, you can see that a lot of that work's going to be on your quads. And I would wear a light shirt. It's usually hot. And if it rains, it rains. Just sit down, take it easy. It's not a big deal. So some strategy to go up this Koko Head Trail. Here's what I would recommend for those of you who are new to this or who are looking to get fit again or believe you're fit and you can do this fast. Take the first time slow. because there are some nuances in this trail. I mean, even I slipped my first time going up. I've been going this trail for many, many, many years. I have family here, so this is not foreign to me. But I train here multiple times when there are major races where I have to go up and down. So I think a typical trip for me, if I was to train for a race, I'd go down up and down 5 times a day or 6. But for those of you who are doing this for the first time, take your time. So I would count number of stairs that you go up, say 5 stairs, rest, 5 stairs, rest, and repeat on that cadence. As you get above the midway point, and the midway point is where you actually have to climb over these stairs, if you will, and it's hollow down. I'm going to point out on the video where that section is so that you can actually go right. You don't have to go straight over. People get claustrophobic. They get, really the world starts to shrink on them when they have to actually climb over that area because it's actually hollowed down. You feel like you're going to fall. I mean, you can fall through the stairs, but that's less likely to happen. You can go to the right, and I pointed out during the video. So you got to be patient. You got to look at the video. I put a big arrow to the right. Fast forward and look at it. I'm not going to time all the talking to the video because I'm not going to talk for 30 minutes on a Koko Head video. Okay, so I'm just getting all the nuances out of the way. Once you cross that hollow section, remember, you're going to see the hollow section. You go, ooh, what's going on? Look to your right. Look to your right. And you're going to be able to go right up to a hill without that treacherous area. And then keep going up. The second section, when you're going up, be extremely mindful that it is super steep. It's probably 100. Let me exaggerate. I'm going to exaggerate so you guys get it. So it's 100% steeper than the first section. So be aware. So let's say you were taking 5 steps and resting, you're maybe taking 2 steps and resting here. Make sure to hydrate here. The sun's on your back. You will have sweat a lot on the first section. So I really want you guys to be mindful of taking rests on this first hike when you're going up. Time is your friend, not your enemy. There's no one that says the trail's going to close by a certain time. So, well, it does at 11, but it's not. Hopefully, you're not part of that cohort. And just be mindful that it's slippery, very slippery when it's dry. Be mindful of where you put your step. And if you have children, ladies and gentlemen, families, I'm a father of 2. Please, please, please. It makes me so nervous to see new mothers bring their little baby on this. I know you're fit. I know you're fit. I know I know you do all that. But if you're new to this trail, go up first on your own before you bring your baby up. It's really dangerous. People fall here all the time. It's on the local news, and it's children. So if you're a father, a mother, a grandparent, and you're looking to take your family up, do it yourself first if it's the first time. It's a wonderful hike, but it's dangerous. It's really dangerous. And let me explain to you, when you actually get up to the top of Koko Head, you're going to feel relief. You're so tired if this is your first time, and you're going to want to chill. Guess what? Chill. Make sure your body's fully recovered, and you drink, you hydrate, take some food, make sure your body feels good, and then when you go down, when you're going down Koko Head, you have to really focus, especially that first section where it's really steep. Okay? Because that's where most of the accidents can happen. You can come down, you're tired, you slip. You're often going to see people on all fours where they're, kind of sitting on each step, slowly coming down, especially if they have fear of heights. So be careful of that, okay? And I know it looks fun. It can be fun. It can be an amazing experience, especially when you get to the top. But be mindful. This is a very dangerous hike. I did it as quickly as I can to show you guys the full route. I know in the beginning, I think I had a camera issue, so you're getting about 28 minutes out of the 30-minute hike. Enjoy the views. enjoy Hawaii, enjoy Koko Head. There's many other wonderful hikes, but this is definitely one of the best ones out there. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful. I have other videos that deal with health and wellness. I'm a health and wellness enthusiast, and as well as a lover of exercise. So have a great visit and be safe. Please be safe. You don't need to overcarry stuff either, okay? Because you're going to have to carry all the weight. All right? So 1 liter of water per hour is going to do. So if you plan on being out there for 2 hours, 3 hours, 3 liters of water, okay? You don't need to, you don't really need to bring more than that because you're going to have to carry all the weight up. If your normal time, if you think your normal fitness is X, then, and you're fit, I would add up an extra 30% of effort on top of what you think you're capable of. And if you're not fit or you haven't exercised, I would use all the time on planet Earth for you to get up to that high, to get up to the top slowly. It may take you 3 hours, may take you 4 hours. You'll get up, but just be mindful you're going to be spending a day there if you're not fit, okay? And as always, because my background is exercise prescription, I need to tell you all this. This is a vigorous, not moderate exercise. If you're thinking about doing it and you haven't done exercise for a while, get doctor's clearance. This is going to save your life. It's going to save people around you. You can't get they can't really save you up there. They really have to send people to carry you down or airlift you out. So it's a pretty serious situation if things don't go well for you up there, okay? Doctor's clearance. Dads, moms, you haven't exercised in a while, weekend warriors, this is a vigorous thing, okay? This is not a walk in the park. So I hope if I made you feel a little scared, I intend to do that. Many accidents up there, okay? It's not 5 out of 10, I go up there when I'm in the area almost twice daily. Every second, third time someone's hurt. Every second, third time someone fell, okay? Not necessarily airlifted out, but I just want to make all the lovely people that are traveling here, visiting, mindful of how potentially deleterious this hike could be, especially at the top because it's so steep. The first section's like this, the second section's like that, and it's so easy to slip when you're coming down. All right, have a great day. Enjoy Hawaii. Take good care of your family or friends or spouse. Have fun. Bye-bye. Do a round trip in 30 minutes with a little bit of running. This is for the ultra runners who's looking at this as a challenge or even consistent exerciser. If you are just coming here to visit, like me, you're going to probably allocate lots of water. Make sure you drink lots of water, some electrolytes, and count steps. And rest after those steps so you get into a rhythm. It can take you anywhere between, an hour, 45 minutes to an hour plus to get up, depending on your fitness. And then when you get to the top, it's really important for you to make sure that you take time to rest. And I think that resting is going to help you on the way down. Remember, most accidents, to my knowledge, on Mount Everest happen on the descent, not the ascent. And your nervous system kind of just relaxes when you get to the top. And that relaxation somehow teaches your body to just take it easy. And that's where people fall and get into some serious issues. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is one of the great hikes in the world, or stairs in the world, and you guys know I love stairs. Visiting some family out here, usually doing some work. So, great. Be safe out there. Make sure don't wear sandals. You're not local. Please wear some running shoes or some shoes with grip. Hiking shoes would be great because when you're going down, you want grip. You don't want to lean. Okay. And yeah, I try to keep this video short to 10 minutes, so I didn't video the whole thing. I videoed the whole thing, I didn't put it up because people don't want to see this for 30 minutes. Hey, my deterrent from going on me. You get the video, you can pause it and look at it, but better for you to experience it yourself, right? This is what this is all about. Me showing you a little bit of nature and then you going out and exploring on your own. So yeah, this is kind of like, I do these videos really trying to motivate everyone to just get out. And like some insight for you guys is, for a hike like this, I would do this 5 times for my training, my ultra. And it just really helps strengthen your legs. So hope you guys enjoy this, and remember, don't have to have 1,000 feet climb. Your office stairs, your stairs in your home, like I've illustrated before. My dad has had these 3 flights of stairs in his home. He's lived to 81 with some diseases that he fends off and copes with. And I was with him not long ago, and he, I was going through his blood panel, and he's like, okay, I'm going to try to do these stairs more than once a day. And I couldn't be happier that that was the result. So have a great day, guys. Appreciate it.